understanding the basic and what social media marketing is all about. Stay tuned. I see you, Caleb Collins, and today I'm going to be teaching you everything about social media marketing. On module 1, we're going to be talking about social media marketing. What is social media marketing? Social media marketing is the process of using social media platform to connect with the right people, build trust, and eventually get them to make or buy your product. This is what social media marketing is all about. So you can think about it this way, that you are trying to reach a particular target audience. Not everybody. You have a particular segment of people in the market. You want to make them aware about your product or that you exist, and you want to nurture them, build trust, and eventually make them to take action, which is sales. In simple terms, post with purpose, attract the right audience, and guide them to buy from you, which is taking action. So I see a lot of people on social media, they just post randomly and they speak to everybody. Let me tell you, if you are speaking to everybody, you're actually speaking to nobody. In marketing, you have what is called know your target audience. Know the people that you're set out to buy your product, because it becomes easier for your target audience to buy from you, because you're actually speaking to a pain problem they have when you try to offer the solution either with your product or your service. So I get a lot of questions. Why do social media actually matter? Social media is the cheapest billboard you will ever own. Like, the market entry is completely free. Anybody can leverage social media to advertise what they have. Is it a product? Is it a service? Is it a software? Is it a knowledge or info product? You can sell anything. There is no high barrier entry in social media. So it's very important to use social media as your viewpoint, because if you follow the traditional method, it is very limited and you might have eyeballs looking on it, but it can never lead to conversion. Or you just create awareness and let them know about you actually exist. But social media, you can let them know, you can nurture them, and you can make them take action, hopefully when you are using the right strategy. Secondly, why social media is very, very important. Big brands spend millions on budget just to create advertising and marketing campaigns, because everybody's attention is on the phone. Like, in marketing, you have to follow where attention is, and that's where social media marketing comes in place. I see a lot of people making mistakes on this. Why social media marketing matters is that you don't have to chase perfection. You just have to chase the process. You see a lot of people, they sell out when they are more authentic. Maybe they go on live stream, they talk about their product and all those live shopping and all. Social media reward authenticity. So don't matter about where you are, how you are. The more authentic you are, the more you drive sales, the more you drive engagement, the more you create awareness about your product. So don't leverage perfection. Leverage starting and showing your process, even if it's incomplete. Just put yourself out there, and you see you have more eyeballs looking at what you're doing. I see a lot of people, they tell me that they don't have money to start a business. They don't have money to start it. That is completely false. With social media, you can start whatever business you want to start. You can drop ship, you can affiliate market, you can run meta ads and earn good sum of money. So when somebody say they don't have money to start a business, ask them, what is your goal? What kind of business you want to start? Are you into importation and exportation? Because even importation and exportation, you can leverage social media. There's a lot of our favorite influencers. They start by using content to market other people's products. We know them, like, and let me mention a lot of Lagos use content to market other people's products. So this is all about me. When I started dropshipping, I did not have any inventory, I did not have any goods whatsoever. But in my first 2 months, I recorded more than $500,000 in sales. This is why social media and leveraging it is very important. It has a very low barrier of entry. In fact, it's completely free barrier of entry, and this is why social media has become a very, very essential part in our day-to-day living. It's essential because you can start a business completely free. You are not paying anybody tax. You are leveraging social media, and it is very important if you want to start a business. So we all know that there is different social media platforms. This brings me to understanding the different social media platforms. There is Facebook, there is Instagram. These are owned by Meta. There is Twitter, formerly there is X, formerly known as Twitter. There is LinkedIn, there is TikTok, and there is YouTube, just like this one I'm doing right now. So you have to understand what content matters on this one. What is their native content? Facebook is for building communities, using local marketplaces, and running of ads. Instagram, high quality visuals, storytelling, and reels. This is what this content that native on Instagram. So if you understand what all this platform, the content that work on this platform, it's easier for you to drive engagement on that particular platform. We have TikTok. TikTok is for trend driven short form content and reels. And why TikTok is very, very favorable, because it's fast growth. You don't have to have a particular, you see people that have 100 followers on TikTok and their views is 1,000, 2,000, 500, because TikTok favors content for your FYP. Look at how TikTok judges your content. If anybody can engage on your content for the next 5 seconds to 10 seconds, it will tell the algorithm that, look, this content is favorable, so we can distribute it to other people, even though they are following you and they are not following you. And this is what separates TikTok from other social media. Instagram can favor you if everybody on your following list can completely engage to your content, then do not distribute it to a larger audience. But TikTok is for your page, and as long as it's enjoyable by few, it can be enjoyable by all. This is what TikTok algorithm favors. LinkedIn, which happens to be a professional site for career owners, thought leaders, is essential if you want to start a career, or you are into B2B sales, or you're a professional looking for how to learn more from your peers. So LinkedIn is a professional social media platform. You shouldn't post a content for TikTok or LinkedIn which will not perform well, and that's not why LinkedIn is created. LinkedIn is created for thought leaders, professionals, consultants, or you're just starting in your niche and you want to develop your career and learn from the best in your career. So LinkedIn is that professional platform and ecosystem for people like you. If you're a career person, just like I am, as a social media marketer, this is a gold collar job and it is a career driven job. So I go on LinkedIn, I see what people are doing. I also post about my area of concentration, like if things are going on in this niche that you don't really like, you can talk about it on LinkedIn. If there's something you just learn, you can talk about it on LinkedIn. If there's something controversial you want to add in your idea and become a thought leader and show that you're an authority in your niche, then LinkedIn is the right platform for you. Yes, personally, I learn a lot from LinkedIn. I learn a lot from people in my niche and people that have been in my niche for a long time. So I come on there, I learn from them. I also post my idea while building positioning my brand as an authority in that niche. Then let's go to YouTube. YouTube is for long form educational content and vlog. Why YouTube is very, very essential in our day-to-day career is because you see a lot of educational content, a lot of knowledgeable content. You can learn anything you want to learn on YouTube. YouTube has grown to be one of those platforms that you cannot do without, because we learn every day. Whether we like it or not, we learn every day. So if you are looking for tutorials or evergreen content, then YouTube is the place for you. Evergreen content is a content that always stay and always become valuable for anybody that is searching it. Unlike other social media, the more the other social media platform favors, the more you are consistent. But YouTube, if you post one content, that content, as far as it's SEO friendly, it will always pop up on people's feed. And unlike other social media platforms whereby if you don't post consistently, your viewership drops, your followership drops. But on YouTube, your subscription or your subscribers are always your subscribers, and your views are always your views. Since it will favor your content more because of you're always posting and your audience already subscribed to you and they know you're always coming with evergreen, high valuable content that they can learn from. So YouTube is that place for you. So on this platform, you have to ask yourself, what is my goal? What do I actually want to make? Where is my audience? Ask yourself these two questions. Where is my audience? What is my desired outcome? So if you can understand this, you can look for the platform that your audience are most likely to be on, and you can create content that fits to that platform. So this is very, very important. If you want to start a business, ask yourself this question: what is my desired outcome? Who are my target audience? And this is how you start social media marketing and you get results. A lot of people ask me, Caleb, how can I make money from social media? How can I monetize my brand? How can I make money? Let me tell you, once you have answered this question, who am I posting for? That's my target audience. And what's my desired outcome? What do I want my audience to take action on? Then you create content around those. I'm going to be talking about content strategy in our next module. You have to create content that is strictly, or it is driven by your goals. Don't create random, or you want to jump on trend because you see you're getting viewers. Let me tell you, viewership doesn't pay bills, likes doesn't pay bills, conversion does. So create content with this idea of look at my information, look at my message, look at what I want to communicate with you, look at the value I'm bringing. So once you create content around this, it's easier for you to monetize. And I always say this to my students, create content that is giving value. Either you're educating, you're showing tutorials, or you're edutaining. Edutaining is content that educates in an entertaining way. Either you're educating just like I'm doing now, or you're doing vlogs, or whatever your goal is. My goal is to teach out social media marketing and educate my audience about social media marketing. So you must have a goal in mind when trying to be a social media marketer or a social media manager, whatever you want to be. You must have a goal in mind. You must know your target audience. You must have your desired outcome. What do you want them to take action on? And create content that drives solely to those your goal. Let me give you a little insight about what monetization is all about. Monetization is making money from your skill or your content on social media. So there are different forms of making money on social media. You can sell a product or a service. Either you're a shop owner, you're a salon owner, you have a service-based business, you can post content about your service, then you can monetize because you're already attracting the right audience. So the best way to gather lead on social media is through content, organic content. Create content that people, your target audience, want to actually work with. Are you in the fashion brand, or are you in any weight loss and fitness? Are you a personal trainer? You create content according to your niche and what your audience are looking for. Speak about what the solution you are offering, speak about your service, and you can gather leads from organic content. So secondly, the other way you can use to monetize, you can sell knowledge, you can sell ebooks, you can sell courses, you can offer consultancy to solve problems for people. So these are very essential. You see a lot of people out there, they are selling courses, they are selling information, they are selling their knowledge, they are selling you knowledge that can impact on you and is high valuable. You can sell ebooks. I personally have an ebook. They also ask me how the internet saved my life. That's an ebook. That's a knowledge that I gathered from my experience from dropshipping on the internet to becoming a social media manager to becoming a content creator. Is what I put into my ebook. And you can see when you sell, you get money, and you're actually leveraging content to market your product or create advertisement around your products, your digital products. And also another form of monetization is that you can land brand deals. Once you create content and you're niche down, let me tell you, niches is riches. So once you niche down, deep down, and you're talking to a particular audience, and you gather that audience, you gather that followership, and you're making the numbers, brands can reach out to you. You get brand partnership deals, you get brand deals, and you get awesome deals that you can use to promote stuff for other businesses, and they pay you, and you've already monetized your content. So before the platform or before any social media platform monetize your content, you have already started making money. You have dropped your knowledge, your course, your ebook, whatever, or you're landing brand deals, or you're actually creating content around your service. Organic content is the best. Organic content is any content that you drop without paying the platform to push it across. Then inorganic content is any content that you pay the platform, just like meta ads, you pay the platform to put your content around. So start organically. Give yourself time, give yourself the next 6 months or the next 1 month, give yourself time to use organic content to create awareness, drive engagement, and push your content across to your already existing audience. The more you create content, the more the platform pushes to people that are more likely to watch your content. So these are the monetization techniques. Now you see the big truth about social media marketing, but let me tell you the truth. Without strategy, just posting will fail. In the next module, I'm going to be showing you the real engine behind social media growth, content strategy. Stay tuned on my channel. Like this video if you got value. Like it in short. In fact, just like it. Subscribe to my page and stay tuned for more valuable tips on social media marketing. I still remain Caleb Collins, and see ya.